Valentine's Day mean to you? All it means is heart-shaped boxes.
Yes, there you go. Heart-shaped boxes. $1 way for you to buy these fake diamonds that they create in a lab, fold in the basket. They're never gonna get it. Another way to dip your hand in your pocket in this satanic curve. 100%.
Some chocolates and a nice dinner with your with your beloved and sending cards and so forth. And then if
Another way to sell their dumb cards and get that for the masses. People just never get it. Some corny ass so-called cards. People buy that actually. You better wake your ass up. This is a satanic shit put together for the dumb masses. All the way in, give it the devil planet with this Valentine Day. Are you kidding me? Who is the rat they call Valentine?
they didn't know about St. Valentine, they probably would realize that he was a priest in the...
Yes, there you go. He was a priest, and you already know what the priest is. No doubt about it. As you could see, the head of this priest shit right here is a pope. The evilest people. That's what you need to know. 100%. Any tradition or anything you see them using good, so-called good, is actually bad. That's what you need to know. If they come up with this holiday they call Valentine's Day, you know 100% is something corrupt. Of course, they're nothing but perverts. 100%.
late 3rd century in Rome who was actually martyred for the faith. Very often legends will develop from real facts.
Legend will develop from real facts. We already know there's no facts to this dumb shit. Of course, you just have to have a story to sell the dumb masses. They will bite and run, no doubt about it.
There's that little phrase in J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings where he says,
You're gonna quote the Lord of the Ring, the fucking movie, the dumb movie. Okay, there you go.
history became legend and legend became myth.
The legend. Oh, it's the same type of fucking pope, the same priest shit. Yeah, there you go with the cross on top of the hat. Satanic shit on the masses. You sleep? Wow.
Of St. Valentine is a story that is rooted in fact.
There are 3 stories surrounding him, and they all agree on
3 stories, okay? Not 1, but 3.
a number of issues. It seemed that he was born in 226 in a tiny little city called
26. Okay.
Terni in Umbria in Italy, and that he was either a priest or a bishop. Valentine apparently lived during
a priest or a bishop. Wow, I told you people. Of course, it come from some type of religion that they push on man.
reign of the Emperor Claudius II. He's sometimes referred
What's this right here? What the fuck is this right here? People just sleep, man. Why do you worship these so-called holidays and shit that they give you? Why are you involved in it? You never understand. You're basically giving the satanic people your fucking energy. That's
as
all.
Claudius Gothicus. Now, this emperor did not reign for very long, maybe a year and a half. Rome at this point in time was really a cesspool of immoral behavior.
It's no different from what's going on in the world today. That's what they're living by, okay? The whole Roman laws, the Roman fucking way of life. That's what they're living right now, all over the Western, no doubt about it. And as you can see, pyramids in the background, all these shit that they're doing, Sodom and Gomorrah and the masses, right?
Pedophilia was rife.
All these satanic signs, satanic monuments, post up. What you think, people? What was you thinking? All of these shit that you see back in the days that come out, it show you sign that these people right here was living in Sodom, basically, and that's where they get their so-called holidays from. These fucking Valentine's Day, of course, that's where it come from.
Sexual promiscuity was rife. And one of the great witnesses of the early church is that they stood up for the value of a godly marriage, where sexuality was channeled into its God-given boundaries.
You hear that? So they basically make sure that you have to get married. They tie you in the satanic shit, and I already told you that's how they do it. They slap on it. The ring on the finger and everything. The ring on your left hand and your finger. You better wake up. It's nothing but satanic shit. You're doctrinated in, no doubt about it. Same thing with this Valentine holiday. Hit it with a bam.
And it would become a witness of what enduring love could look like.
During his reign, Claudius issued an edict that made marriage illegal.
There was an invasion of Goths towards Rome.
Everything that they give you a sign how these people was living. Look at the hand right here. This person have an animal head in the hand. I told you people, nothing but devil people right here, all fucking pagans, and they against Almighty God, and they against humanity. That's what you need to know, and that's why these people bring them up every fucking time chance they get. Of course, they're
and they needed a lot of people to go to war. And it seemed that the rule was that once you were married, you were given freedom not to go to war. And Valentine would not only convert the people, but secretly marry them so that they could indeed stay at home.
Yes, but what you gotta understand, that's a way to push the marriage on the people. You don't wanna go to war, make sure you get married, indoctrinated in the satanic system. That's all they do it, people. What's the fucking marriage for? I already told you, you need signing paper to get in, and you also need to sign papers to get out. Of course, satanic shit on the masses.
Valentine was arrested and brought to Rome.
Fake fucking shit, and of course, they have to give you some type of story, tragic story, with this one right here for you to buy into the so-called character of this Valentine. Are you kidding me?
While he was being held captive, he presented the gospel to his jailer, the judge Asterius.
So the judge said to him, well, if this indeed is true, I want you to prove it. And he brought one of his adopted daughters who happened to be
He's in jail and he brought one of his adopted daughters.
Who happened to be blind, the one legend says. And what happened is that Valentinus, or Valentine here, laid his hands upon this girl and she was healed immediately.
Bam! So what's the Valentine playing a role like the so-called Jesus character that you give to the people? Another one healing people? You need to wake your dumb ass up. This is fake shit. All myth they sell the masses for you to get into this fucking holiday. This fucking Valentine's Day. Not really a holiday, but Valentine's Day. People running around buying candy, buying chocolate, buying roses, buying cards. Of course, satanic doctrine, they lock you in. No
Another
doubt about it. And
Happened is that Valentinus, or Valentine here, laid his hands upon this girl and she was healed immediately.
nothing but fake shit, 100% in. And I told you, beware of these so-called people on earth working magic, black magic, voodoo, they're working on the people. That's what you need to know. And this right here is nothing but fake shit. Too many false people come around, so-called, pretending to healing people. You need to wake up. All fucking Confederate. Nobody get healed by them. And it's the same fucking trick they've been using on the masses since the so-called Jesus character. Big old bam.
Another legend says that before he was executed, he left a note for the girl signed, "Your Valentine."
Yes, before he was executed, he leave a note to the girl, say, "To your Valentine, from your Valentine, you need to wake your ass up." That's how they get you to be sending cards, yes, flowers and everything, yes, buy up the satanic shit for their satanic day, no doubt about it, all by design.
Some say this led to the practice of sending Valentines on February 14th.
There you go, of course, no doubt about it, just like you get your gift giving on Christmas, yes, why you think they do that? 3 wise men find Jesus, led to the Jesus with a star. Of course, 3 wise men actually bring gifts. So that set off the tradition for people to buy gifts when it comes to Christmas. Here you go. What set off this one? So you buy cards and roses, chocolates and everything on Valentine. Here you go.
He left a note for the girl signed, "Your Valentine." Some say this led to the practice of sending Valentines on February 14th, the day he was beheaded.
Yes, he was beheaded on February 14th. Another psyop for the dumb masses.
Legends seem to agree that Valentine was martyred on the 14th of February in...
Watching him keep his eyes on his fucking script the whole time. Look at him right there. You see that? Yes, Valentine was killed on February 14th. Get your ass out of here. It's a fucking fake.
February in 269.
269. Bam! Of course, they have the code down there. And I told you, stay away from these pagan so-called days. They're tricking the dumb masses 100%. And I told you that shit that they're walking around with, tell you it's a heart. Of course, that's not our real heart. Look, fake shit.
That was the day associated with him when the church would celebrate and thank God for his life.
Thank God
So
for your life. So there you go with these heart-shaped shit, heart-shaped box, heart-shaped candy. You need to wake your ass up. It's nothing but a fake shit, satanic shit they push on the people.
Valentine's Day didn't start out as a romantic holiday.
We do need to recognize that this day, the 14th of February, was already connected with Valentine from the 4th century.
Watch his hand sign. Yes, it was connected to them, to Valentine from the 4th century. Watch his sign. Show you that these people right here, satanic workers, 100% dumbing down the people.
Already from that time onward. And right from the beginning, this celebration had more to do than just a celebration of romantic love. And the church's commitment to Valentine to honor
Church, you understand? All of these fucking so-called holidays that you get are days basically come from the damn church, the division and the masses, religion, of course, that's how they
this example of Christian marriage and sacrifice
marriage and sacrifice. There you go, big old bam.
and martyrdom and the healing of other people and the spread of the gospel was from the beginning
Healing of other people and the spread of the gospel. That's where you get your damn Valentine Day from, big old
a
bam.
commitment to what Christian marriage could be like in our world and the message that it brings to a broken world.
Valentine's Day represents more than flowers and candy. It's about what's in our hearts and the heart of Christ.
What's in your heart and the heart of Christ. So you see the Valentine's Day also tied to the Christ. You see that? Time for you to wake up 100% in and the Vatican Church. Wow, wake up.
We see those hearts on Valentine's Day. We can remember that that heart also has some connections back to the heart of Jesus. And
Yeah, there you go, the heart of Jesus. That's how they touch the masses. And I told you, of course, they can sell you a whole bunch of garbage with a fake character. Of course, you go buy it. You're buying to it already.
heart of Jesus and to God's love for us. And we can remember that the source
There you go, watch them with the cross in their hand. It's just a mockery. 100% in, and you slept. Wow.
love and the source of self-sacrifice and love for each other is rooted in God's love and in the witness that St. Valentine actually made for that love.
For
And Valentine, wow.
Christians, marriage is more than just a union between a man and a woman. For Christians, marriage is a holy parable of the love of Christ towards his church.
It's bullshit. You see that? Marriage. You see? Marriage, people. Do you hear what he tell you? Explain what marriage is. Listen again.
Woman. For Christians, marriage is a holy parable of the love of Christ towards his church. It's a
The love of Christ towards his church. Wow. Marriage? Okay.
visible sermon about what holiness and purity could look like in our lives. We should celebrate what true sacrificial love looks like in a broken world. And ultimately, it should be a day that
Read the script, man. You're full of shit. 100%. And why is this fucking shit a worldwide shit? No doubt about it. You need to wake your ass up on it. Let's continue.
For all its popularity, history doesn't give us any guarantees as to the origins of
All you can see, people, is fallen angel-looking creatures with wings. These people not supposed to be worship. You understand? You're worshiping these fucking idols that they give you with wings. Call it Cupid and all of that dumb shit. Give you a Valentine's Day and you bought it. Of course, it's a devil shit. 100%.
Valentine's Day. But we do know it contains vestiges of the early Christian church in ancient Rome.
Early Christian church, and I told you they're the leader of the fucking black magic. They're working on the masses, nothing but fakery.
The association between mid-February and romance goes back to a pagan festival known as Luperc.